Well, hey everybody. We are over here on Ravenport, and we're going to take a good look at the Anderson Equipment DLC. Hey, Will, Jacer, Top Music, Jusia, Nitro Dad, Raznik, Chad, and oh, who else do we have here for the party? We've got Michael, and that should be just about everybody. So, I've got here, obviously, all the DLC stuff, and we're going to go and play with all this stuff. But I thought, well, let's first just kind of take a little closer look at everything. Of course, we've got the pusher bar. Let's see, what's it technically called? It is technically the bale. No, it's not the bale mover. What is this thing? I don't know. It's a pusher bar. And then we've got maybe what might be the star of the show up here. We've got the bio baler. This thing is pretty cool looking. Lots of labels, lots of stickers. Everything is fairly well detailed. I mean, you can't really read below the caution and the warning, but you can tell that there definitely are words there. And we're definitely going to try this thing out. I've got a whole field of poplar to work up. And it is nice to see that all of this stuff have cables. We've got hose hookups for all of this stuff. So much of the base game stuff seems to not have hoses. Hey Scott, all of this is coming to console because all of this is the DLC. We've got the log trailer. This seems to be kind of thrown in. I don't know. In my opinion, it's kind of thrown in as an afterthought because so much of the other stuff is related to bale work. What I do like about this is when you get in it, it shows you standing on the platform. Use the to use the arms. Hey, thanks for the sub, Chris. Now, one thing that is a little bit of a disappointment on this is if you look at my hands, when I move it up and down, my arms not really animated. Now, when I move it left and right, my hand is animated, but going up and down, he's not. And then if I go up and down on this side, he's not animated. And then if I rotate this, he doesn't do anything. So he only seems to move his arm when I left and right. Be nice to have seen it maybe a bit more animated there. Let's see what else we got. Now we've got the inline wrappers. For me, this sold the DLC. For me, is the ability to have inline wrappers because I see this so much over here in the States where I'm from. I'll see farmers have a big old line of round bales all wrapped together. Now you can enter this thing. But you know, we see controls here on the side. I don't know. I'd like to maybe see like we have with this log trailer. You know, we're here standing on it. I'd like to basically come up here and enter it, and it show you standing beside it. You know, able to move those and everything. Of course, we can turn this on, and it's kind of like the belts. We can move it up and back, reposition it, you know, a little bit. We're definitely going to use this stuff here in a while. Got the standalone round bale wrapper. It's got, interesting enough, it's got, can we enter this? No, wait. No, it's wanting me to enter the other thing. So now I'm in the other one. Of course, again, I'd kind of like to see it here by the controls. But, you know, we've got nice wire mesh. Around the back here, I like how we can see through the cutout of the steel there. The details on this are pretty darn nice. Got textures on the ribbing, I guess, to grip the thing there that rotates. Then we've got the that's a straw blower. We're gonna try this out because I do have some cows. We will try this with. And then another aspect that I'm really excited about are the bigger mixers. This is the biggest mixer, the A950. You know, the in-game mixer at 16,000 liters, for me, is just a little bit too small when you have, you know, 100 or 200 cows. Let's go over here and take a look at the other mixer. This one's a little bit smaller, but it's still bigger than the in-game mixer. And then we've got you know, some bale movers, but these aren't your everyday bale movers. I like these that empty out the back. Don't really like the ones that stack vertically, simply because I really don't see a lot of vertically stacked bales, again, where I'm from. So we've got 3 trailers that empty out the back, and this one with the clamp on it is specific for round bales. So we're going to give all of these a good try. Before we do that, let's move over and take a look at the shop. We're going to go to brands so we can find this easy enough. Anderson Group. And then we've got the everything here all together. One easy spot to find it. Most of this stuff can be found under baling technologies, but some of the stuff like the mixers are obviously under animals. And then under forestry, we've got, actually, interesting enough, the bio baler is under baling technologies. Hey, Wrestling Wisconsin. But of course, we've got that under forestry. So let's take a look at these things. So the X tractor, the IFX 720 X tractor, this one is for round bales only. And we can change the foil color from white to, I guess, black. That's what that's supposed to be. To pink. We can make ourselves some nice pink marshmallows. And then green. What I do like is that the foil actually changes. The wrap actually changes there in color. And we've got the Hybrid X tractor. This one will do round or square bales. Again, we can change the foil color. And again, the foil color changes, which is pretty cool. Hey, Alan, what's up? There we got the pink ones. And again, green. We've got different wrap already purchased over on the ones we're going to use. A700 mixer, 23,475 liters. That ought to be rather interesting to do our TMR mix on. And then coming in at 23,393, we've got the big A950. Pro Chop, not a lot going on here. It says it can hold 2 bales, so we're going to give that a spin, see how well that works out. And we're back to our single bale wrapper. Again, we've got all the foil colors to pick from. Again, I like how the foil color actually changes there. And then we've got our trailers. We've got the square bale trailer here, 24 bales. Hey, Murphy. Yeah, this is out. If you get it from Giants directly, or if you've pre-ordered from Giants, you can download it now. If you get it from Steam, it doesn't look like it's available at Steam yet. I expect it'll show up sometime tomorrow afternoon. Yeah, 24 bales on this thing, and what I like about this is it's going to unload out the back. Kind of symbolic, or not symbolic, but very similar to what I see kind of over here in the States, where I am. Now we can change this to Michelin tires or Trelleborg. That's pretty cool. Then we go to the RMB Pro. This one is for round wrapped bales. Okay, this one supposedly only picks up wrapped bales. We're going to try it out and see how it works. But 24 wrapped bales on this thing. Again, Trelleborg or Michelin tires. Another square bale. Now this is a stacker. This one rotates and stacks them vertically. 16 bales. Again, Trelleborg or Michelin tires. And then we've got a 14 bale square bale stacker that unloads out the back. Again, same tire choices. Got the bumper. Got the bio baler. We can pick. Now this one's pretty wicked. These are the standard tires. We can go with wides. Look at those beasts. Now, I didn't pick wide tires on the one that I've got to try out because I was worried I would crop destruct some Poplar. It only makes 2,000 liter bales also. And then we've got the little log loader. No options on that. So that is all the equipment. what we're going to do is we're going to first go down here. And I think the first thing we're going to do is we're going to try out this bio baler. Okay. Now, one thing I wanted to do, and I've seen some other folks who had early access to this as of last weekend. I've seen folks, some streams, and something that I was always curious on since I saw those is basically, do we get the same yield off of the baler as we do off of the forage harvester? So I thought I'd give it a go and just see what we get. So we're going to be very careful not to get anything other than just one row of poplar. And I'm going to see how many wood chips we get in this when we get to the end. And then we're going to go and do one row with the bio baler to basically see if we get the exact same yield or not, or very similar yield. Let's see, up. I got a little bit there. I really think this bio baler is maybe going to make poplar a little bit more popular, if you will, because right now, you know, there's a pretty big cost investment to get into poplar harvesting. All right, so we're at 2,365. All right, let's go back. And let's try our bio baler. Hey, Wilkett Clown, what's up? Hey, Farmer Boy, what's up? Oh, here we go. Let's take a look. We can left mouse. Oh, it looks like it opens and closes the raises and lowers. You see that, guys? It's raising and lowering the whatever that is. And then right mouse button will angle it up, angle it left and right. One thing I wanted to see is, does this pusher actually push the poplar down? Poplar. It does. Okay. There's one thing that I was seeing in real life was that one way to do this would be to drive with the baler directly behind the tractor. And when you do that, it basically pushes the poplar down under the tractor, and then it comes back up kind of right in line with the baler. Baler has basically a cutter. Lower the tool. There's it is. Basically has a chipper at the bottom. Basically chews up the tree. And it goes into the whole chamber here. Oh, we got nice chain animations. Pulley animations on the side. Rollers in the middle are animated even though we can't see them. It's pretty cool. Alright, let's see. What are we doing here? Why are we not eating anything? Do we have to lower that? This literally is the first time I've tried to use this stuff. Hey, Cummins Outlaw, what's up? Let's try this. We'll just go down the middle before we try our test. It's on. Oh, you know what? I'm blaming the update. Nah, I'm blaming me. It's all me. There we go. I was raising and lowering the pusher bar. Is this the first time I've ever played Farm Sim? Oh, this is funny. Hey, look, we're chipping now. We're chipping now. We'll take a closer look at how the chipper works when we get done our test. Here where I can see what's going on. We're definitely not going to bale up this whole field. But what I was trying to get at before I got distracted is I kind of hope that the entry point of the bio baler will basically lead folks to maybe do some more poplar than they typically would do, simply because, you know, I think before this, poplar had a really big barrier to entry. Let's take a look at this. Take a look at this bale. I mean, it's a pretty expensive entry. Bale is little. Stop moving. Apparently they like to roll. Oh, there we go. So it's kind of got broken up wood sticks. And you could see when we were in the baler. There you can see the cool animations. You could see when it was in the baler, it was registering as wood chips. So this can be sold at any wood chip sell point. Right. There we go. 300 and yep. So the yield is pretty much the same as the forage harvester, so that's good to see. I was a little worried that when I saw that there was only 2,000 liter bales, that they had kind of done a number on the productivity. Oh look, there's the pallet I had when I was. Let's just mow through this. See if we can get a little closer look at this whole thing in operation. Can you hire a helper? No, we can't hire a helper. See what's it do when I lift that up. Still mows them down, okay. We can't hire a helper. Hey, Rubber Burner, what's up? Alright, let's turn this off. Let's get this back in line. I want to go up and I want to sell this bale. I would say at this moment I'm not sure because I haven't. This is the first thing I've actually tried to use. So we'll be able to. Whoop, gotta go this way. We'll be able to figure out what we think of this here. Probably before too long. Alright, let's head on down here. Hey, Law Dog, what's up? And while we're down over here, we'll take a look at the other logging trailer and see how awful I am at loading logs. Let's see, this is the turn off. I'll tell you, I had that pallet, and I leased the oh, let's see if it sells here. I don't think it will. I think this is just for logs, but we'll try. I leased the planter, and then I sold the planter. Well, it just dropped. I sold, or returned the planter when I was done with it. And nope, can't sell it. Not here. I guess we have to sell it over at the sawmill. But we'll sell it down over at the sawmill later. Hey, Farmer Min, what's up? Which farmer do I have to run? It's just cheat. So one thing I wanted to check is no. How do we? Can we unfold this? How do we put those arms down? Where's that change control group? I know there's a way to change control group, but like I said, I hate cranes. Do I know how to change control group typically? While we're figuring that out, let's just see how bad I am at this crane thing. Whoops, wrong way. G. Hey, there we go. There we go. G. Oh, it says select tool. Okay. There we are. So I cut these 6 meters. It might be too long. I don't know. Yeah, they're definitely too long. Alright, well, that's how the crane works. Like I said, this is probably the first and absolutely last time I'm going to use this crane. I don't have a joystick. I'm just using the mouse. So the way these mouse controls are working is left click raises the arm and rotates the main arm. Okay. Right click up and down changes the other joint. Oh, great. It's not sliding. And then both buttons together will open and close, clamp, or rotate the grab head. Yeah. This is the first and last time I'm going to use this. Just because I'm sure if I had a controller or a joystick, this would be actually probably something that wouldn't be so hateful. But with a mouse, it's just a whole lot of, I forget which way I have to do things. I mean, it's not too bad, but... I would much rather use loader forks. We do have straps, but yeah, clearly this is probably intended more for 4-meter logs than 6. All right, let's go do something fun. Oh, shoot. Of course. Let's hit the wrong buttons. There we go. Let's get out of here. Stuck. All right, let's do something fun. Now we're going to get on with what's the fun part of the DLC. And that is... No, that wasn't fun. Using the crane. Playing the crane game is not fun. Now we're going to do something I can use. I've got plenty of round and square straw bales, and round and square hay bales, and grass bales. We're going to have all kinds of fun. First up, let's try this wrapper. And let's see here. Let's try to find some grass bales. Let's see. X to unfold. Let's look at the animation again. Pull up to this thing. There we go. A little persnickety to get in. But boy, that foil, that wrap is shiny. Three joysticks, that's a bit much. Alright, and then Y to unload. Let's come at this way. It's kind of an interesting animation there. You have hose hookups. Why? I don't know why. Why ask why? Let's do one more. Right. We'll unload. Let's fold this thing back up. Actually, let's see. I don't think this thing does square bales, but we'll just try it. Just for funsies. Yep. No square bales for you. Alright, let's get to the fun. This is what we all came for. Right? Right, this is the... Which one is this? Alright, this is the one that does both square and round bales. So let's put this down here. Let's park it. Let's go into it and we'll unfold. And let's start the engine. It has a little Honda engine sound to it, which... right there's the engine, so okay, that works. And here we got the engine with the pull handle. Alright. Let's see this thing work. Oh good, that was a grass bale. Like I said, I got hay and grass bales, so let's see here. Looks like we feed it from this side. Let's get better grip on the bale. There we go. Well, that looks pretty cool. Uh-oh, what happened? Oh. Started and then it stopped, so I guess it wants more. Bale. Oh, this is hay. Can't do that one. Let's go get another grass bale. Actually, you know what? We're going to use one of the bale trailers to bring these bales to the wrapper. Why should I drive all over the field? I can bring the bales to the wrapper and then just load it. Right? Oops. Drop the bale down on that little lip, back it up. There she goes. Alright. Let's go get a bale trailer. Hey Terex, what's up? Which one should we get? Oh, let's get this one right here. So we do have hose hookups, which is good to see. It'd be nice if we had the jack stand handle. Nice if that cranked. Hit B to unfold. Yeah, that's some pretty cool animations there. Oops. This one has the Trelleborg tires on it. Some of these have Trelleborg, some of these don't. Get a little claw, grips it, rotates the arm around. And then it's got a little table that comes up. take a look at that again once we load this up again. Then the table lowers. So I can get some grass and some hay here. That's alright, we'll figure it out. So it looks like this one we don't need to be super close to pick up the bales. Just kind of grabs them and eats them. Hey Rockhound, what's up? This is pretty cool. On the trailers like this, they might break me of auto load. Alright, we're almost done. Guess these two, see the back, are kind of sliding off the ramp there. Fold this thing back up. Hit B, fold it up. Now let's unload this thing and see how it works. We go to Y, unload bales. And then unload bales here, Y again. Well, maybe we should pull forward a little bit. That worked pretty good. And Y again to reset it back so we can go get another load. Alright, well that worked. I think I heard that there were some folks having some issues with the unloads. Now let's see, which one of these is hay and which one's is grass? Right, the darker ones are hay. Let's just check. I suspect we can't wrap hay. Yep. No wrapping. Uh-oh, what happened? No wrapping of hay allowed. Hey Fred, what's up? Those hay bales out of the way. And we'll make some more bales. You can see it walks. See it moving down the line. So it doesn't really push the let's see. I'll put 2 grass on there when I get to that next set of grass bales. Well, at least I can kind of redeem myself with the forks over that monstrosity of a log loader. Yeah, I think it would take quite a long time to make a bale sausage, as you say, across the map. Two bales at once. Well, that didn't work out. Let's put it in long ways and see what happens. It's just going to take it. Yeah, it's just going to take it once it jumps in place. Now I saw on the Anderson Group website, they showed, or it was a video or something, it basically showed like that trailer that we used backing up to this thing and basically loading the wrapper directly from the bale trailer. That would be cool. And of course, just like with the base game wrappers, they turn into silage right away. Alright, let's see if we can do this one better with 2. Be interesting to see this used with seasons. You know, so that your tubes have to ferment. Bust the tube open too soon, then you just get grass again. Alright, there you go. That's what happens if you do 2 at once. So if we come up here, so we don't need to be in it, but we just get unload bales. So we'll hit R. Goes and finishes the wrap. And the ram pushes the whole assembly. There's our tube, 1, 2, 3, all the way down the line. And we can hit R. R, 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 and now we have silage bales. As opposed to hay or straw or grass. We have silage. Let's go down here and let's try out this mixing wagon. Let's see here. If we've got 29,000 liters, okay. So let's half that. We got 30,000 liters. So if we're going to do half silage, we need 4, 8, 12. We need what? 4, 8, 12, 16. We need 4 bales of silage. There's 2 bales. And let's get a bale of straw while we're over here. So I went with the case because I thought, well, let's have a red party. Let's go get a couple hay bales and complete this ratio. I guess we need 2 more. We need 2 more silage bales too, right? There's other silage bales. Now, I will show you something that's a little funny. I saw on Rainbow Dave's stream on, what was it, Friday? So, I don't think the mass is right on these, but we can pick up our bale tube. Well, maybe it is right. Maybe he was picking up a smaller tube. I mean, they're modeled individually. You can see the bales are reacting individually within the wrap. So it's not like the whole thing is one model now. They're still individual bales. So the question that I kind of have for console folks is if you wrap, let's say you wrap 25 bales to one wrap. Now, since you all have a bale quota, so to speak, I wonder if that if those 25 bales count as 25 bales or count as one wrapped something. Oops. There we go. Now we're at full capacity. Alright, let's go see this thing unload. We were doing some math on this when it was announced, trying to figure out what the capacity would be. And it was just about in the right... looks like they did a pretty good job with the capacity on this. So we're going to go see this thing work. And And then we're going to try out the bale shredder. This is my test map, and I had this is where I did that test with the building pack a long time ago. All right, unload. Well, let's see what. So there's a door in the back. Wonder if that unloads out the bottom. Of course, we can tip side left, right, back. Oh, look at that. Tip side back. Let's do that. Let's turn on the mixer wagon. Tractor definitely revved up for that. Got the PTO shake going on. All right, let's tip out the back. Oh, that was pretty cool. Oops. Let's tip out the left. Like that mesh we got going on there. And tip out the right. Spin around. CJ, so far I think it's a pretty cool deal. Alright, let's see this unloading again. Got rid of that. Yeah, I like that mesh. Whatever that is. Yeah, we can send it to tip out the back. Look at that. That's a pretty cool deal there. Some heavy springs on that thing. I wonder if the springs change load. Or empty. Before we get those 10 cows. Still. Drop that. Now let's go check out the bale shredder. Alright. Let's jump some tractors. Hey, Grandpa Gaming, what's up? Alright, let's check this thing out. Next, open the door. Okay, got lights. Alright, that's that. Alright, let's go load this up. Somehow this holds 2. Not really sure how it holds 2. That's not how it holds 2. Let's just tear it up. Hey Taryn, how's up? What's up? Alright, let's drop that. Now let's go hook it up and load it, see what it does. The bale textures might be different. Oh no! Little bugger. They're not different from the DLC. They're probably different from a texture pack that I put in. Now let's see. I mean, I was a fan of this. I was a fan of this DLC when they announced it because of the inline wrappers and the bio baler. Let's close the door. Now it says, all right, so here in the shop, let's look here. Under animals, okay, it says Pro Chop, 2 bales. Take straw bales and blah, 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 blah. Okay. But right now it says 4,000 liter capacity and it's full. So how am I going to put 2 bales in here if it's full? I did wood chip some bales, yeah. We'll get back to it. We'll close out that way. Still got some bale trailers to do. We still got a round bale wrapper to do. See how this works. Now let's close the door. Okay. Somehow I don't think that's supposed to be like that. Alright, so I don't know. Why does that say capacity 2 bales, but clearly it can only hold 1? Just get off. Oh, that's funny. Alright. Just a shoot on that. We really don't have a bunch of animations. We just see it. We see the grinders there. I don't know why it says capacity 2 bales, but it clearly only holds 1. Ah, okay. Let's try 2 square bales as suggested. I know we got them. Well, concerned buyer, I would say it depends on what you, how you play. That's right. I think it's worth it, but I really am excited about the inline wrapper, or the inline wrappers, and the additional bale trailers. If you're not really concerned with wrapping bales in a continuous wrap, then it probably isn't. And you're not concerned. No, look at that. And you're not concerned with. Yeah, as far as you're concerned, 1 bale trailer is the same as any other. Then it might not be worth it. We're gonna look at the other bale trailers real soon. Raz, they're here for you, man. There's 2. I can only imagine the kind of crazy that's going to happen when I close that door. This isn't going to work out well. It's still only recognizing one bale. See, the capacity still only says 4,000. Isn't going to work out well. All right. Let's turn around. Oh, I forgot about that little dip. Remember before we could terraform, we had these all over the place? Oh, let's sandpepper some, let's shoot some straw and some cows. Alright, so that's a straw blower. Let's get on with some more fun. But we're going to jump tractors first. Alright, let's do this other square stacking trailer. This thing stacks vertically. We'll stack straw bales. So we hit B to unfold. Or get a working position. See how this thing works. That grabber is pretty cool. Get a closer look at that. The hoses all move around and everything, so that's pretty neat. And I think this one holds 16 bales. I see your joystick set up there. That is quite the setup. And is that a Nintendo 64 over there collecting dust? 16 bales. Whoa, come back here. Now, you know, if you remember, the DLCs from 17, they were like 15 bucks a piece. This one's only 9. So comparative to last game version. This is a deal, a better deal. So, more bales. Alright, let's see this thing unload. Just like any other trailer, we hit wide unload. Lots of animation action. I'm not so keen on these vertical stackers. Oh, look at that. The ram pushes up and then then a secondary ram takes over. We hit wide, unload. The grabbers at the bottom open up. That was pretty cool. Alright. Get this thing out of the way. Hey Carl, what's up? Now let's go check out this other bale trailer. This one holds more bales, I think. This one holds 24 bales. That would be great. The straw add-on back, that would be awesome. All right, this is round bales, right? This is a round bale trailer. Let's get the hay bales. So this is what I found interesting. When the Anderson DLC was announced, I had a mod review for a trailer that stacked 3 bales high that was scheduled to come out. And I thought that was so funny that that would come out right when they announced this. See, the first one just rolls up there on the deck. Second one rolls up on the deck. I guess we should be coming at it from this angle, right? And then the third one, the arm actually extends to flip it up. And the whole thing gets pushed. Because the in-game bale trailer, I think it's just like 8. So for anybody doing round bales, this has got to be a welcome addition. More bales means less trips to the less trips out of the field. This one unloads horizontally, so you're not going to have this giant stack that you can't get. Oops. So we got 15 bales on here, and we're only at 62%. This is a lot of bales. Now the single wrapper seemed like you needed to be pretty close to grab. But these trailers seem to be a bit more forgiving. Let's see, we got this grass. Those are grass bales. We're going to pick up some straw bales to complete our load. Alright. Now let's unload this over here. How this thing works. So we hit Y to unload. And then we hit Y to unload again. And yeah, I think it works best if you drive forward a little bit. Look at that. And Y to lower this whole mechanism back down. Look at that. That is pretty slick. This is exactly the way I see these. I see brown bales stacked outside of, on the edge of fields, I think. Well, not I think, but exactly how I see them. Of course, I don't know how they moved them there. They probably moved them by hand. I don't know too many folks that would probably have really expensive trailers like this. But that was pretty cool. Alright, let's go wrap some more bales with our inline wrapper. The next inline wrapper, this one does just round bales. Hey Sean, what's up? We're going to start our tube up here. It's going to go down the hill. Then we're going to enter this. We're going to hit X to fold. And the drawbar stashes away. I don't know if you can see it. Stashes away right behind the, right in front of the axles, rear axles. I'm going to start it up. And do we have a little Honda engine on the back? Yeah, we got a little Honda engine on the back. Complete with a little battery and everything. Alright, let's wrap some rounds. See how this thing goes. Hey Sim, what's up? It in. Oh, this we got pink plastic wrap. We're gonna make a tube of pink marshmallows. Now I'm enjoying it too. We just used the big round bale trailer over there to unload a. To load up a whole bunch of round bales. That unloaded pretty slick. Oh. Alright, we're going to do a few more. But I want to... we need to go back and wrap some more individual bales. Because we got one more trailer to demonstrate. And that is the round bale trailer. One more. Carrot harvest. Go. There we go. And just like the other one, if we come up close to it, we can hit R, unload bales. You can see how the tube is reacting. They are all individual bales still in there. It's not... Hey, where are you going? Oh no, run away! Runaway wrapper. Oh, where'd it go? They're all individual bales. We come up here, we hit R. Oh, that's weird. It's like furry. Hit R to unwrap them all. That's a furry bale there. Somebody needs to come down here and shave it. Alright. Let's get this wrapper again and let's wrap up some more. So we can use the brown bale wrapper trailer. Open this up. Fold. And now this one seems to be a bit more temperamental with taking the bales. You got to be on it pretty good. Load. Carrots pay good, huh? It's grass, right? Yeah, it says it's grass. There, I took it. Let's check. So let's see if we can unwrap a single bale. It's a good question. If there's other questions that I've missed, then just put them back in. Oh, I need to unload it. Nope. Can't unwrap a single bale. You can only unwrap bales that have been made as a tube. Oh, Kevin, I'm liking it pretty good. Yeah, I like the tube wrappers, as we've been calling them, the inline wrappers, and the bale trailers that unload horizontally. I'm really liking those. I never was a big fan of the bale stacking trailers that unloaded vertically. But these bale trailers that unload horizontally, I really like. We've got some square bales and we've got some round bales. We can do another load. One more, we'll wrap this one, and then we'll have enough for that other trailer. Put this one down here. So fold this up out of the way. Drop that off. Now let's just see. Let's put this in a working position. Can we grab round bales? Oh, we can. Okay. I thought this would only work with silage bales, but we can grab any round bale. Okay. Does anybody else think this is like a giant claw? Looks like a giant claw. Of course, visually, oh, this one goes 3 high too. Sweet. Visually, it works better with the bales that are wrapped, because the bales are in the right position. On the other bales, basically they magically just rotate. But how this arm extends, that was pretty slick how it raises that up there. Let's take a look at that again. Then it gets, oh, we're taller, and then we just unload. Let's try. Let's try to unwrap the silage round bales. This thing holds some ridiculous number of bales too. Right, let's see here. Baling technologies. This one holds 24 bales. Same as the other round bale trailer, 24 bales. The square bales is 16 and 14. So the square bale trailers miss out on the capacity. This definitely makes up for those round bale trailer, for that time when the round bales were so, you only had an 8 bale trailer. Let's see what this does. Yep, we can haul the silage bales this way too. Means we can probably haul the wrapped square bales too. Let's go over there and unwrap those. Oh yeah, there's like stuff coming off of them. Alright, let's go unload these. Let's unload them right here. So we hit Y to unload. They roll down to the end. Hit Y again. I guess this is going to push them off. There we go. Y. The way this trailer folds up, that's pretty neat. All right. We're hitting R. Open them. Let's load up another load of bales. Yeah, this trailer is really slick because it's got this table that raises up for the first one. And then the second one goes right on top. Too bad we don't have an extension where the arm raises up. And we could haul three high. I didn't know there was a 48 bale trailer. And that thing must have been long. Let's go get these silage bales. Of course, we're not coming at these at the right angle, but oh well. Ah, okay. Well, we've seen trailers with ridiculous capacities before. Seen like the auto load trailers that hold like 100 bales or something. It's interesting how this thing pushes the bales out on the edge like that. These bales smaller? Silage bales are smaller. They've lost size. Where are you going? Oh, it's full. And then we hit Y. The whole deck raises up there. Hit Y again. And then they just kind of push off. This one seems... I think this one unloads better if you kind of drive forward a little bit. There you go. You hit Y again. Look at that. See, these bales are physically smaller than the unsilage bales. I wonder if that's the case with the... wonder if that's the case with these round bales. Let's go check. No, they look the same. They look to be about the same size. Alright, let's jump back. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, I took it up here. Alright. Let's go make some more bales. With the bio baler. It's still 4,000 liters. Because we used it to make the mixed rations. And the way this works, for those that didn't see it earlier, the right mouse button, and you can swing it left or right. And then we lower it. And then we just make wood chip bales. Well, it does allow you to probably leaves room. Well, not with 19 because the DLC would be locked, but it would leave room for maybe a modder. Now we have, as you saw, we've got crop destruction on. So let's try this. I was mentioning I saw a video where they were... One way to harvest these would be to drive down the middle. Well, that's disappointing. That is just disappointing. The pusher bar is clearly pushing the poplar. But then something magical happens and it all breaks down. Because I was saying, I was seeing a video of somebody using this in real life, and the way it would work is they'd use the pusher to push the poplar down under the tractor, and then they would pick it up, and then it would basically chop it up with the baler. Something tragic is happening here. Now it's working almost okay. Nope, not. Now it's a failure. Let's get out of here. Swing this off to the side. And we'll just push it like this. Oh, we're full. That's why. Let's unload this. Let's go do another load. I don't have my head tracking on, and I can't turn around because the head tracking locks the mouse. That's what it looks like going forward. Like I said, I can't turn the head around because I've got a head tracker. I don't have the head tracking on. And right now, the sensitivity on the head tracker wouldn't permit me to look all the way around anyway. Now, there's a pretty steep horsepower requirement for this baler. I think it's something like 200 horsepower. I mean, we are chipping. There are a fair bit, there's a lot of animation going on this baler. Chains and everything going on. That's poplar. It's you plant poplar with a little planter. And then typically you would harvest it with this forage harvester. Up until the DLC here, you had to harvest it with this, well, with any forage harvester and this weird header, and it would basically shoot wood chips. But now we have the bio baler that allows you to bale wood chips into these round wood chip bales. Well, I don't think the SUV would have quite the torque needed. There we go. While we unload that, if we look here under forestry, so this is what you would use to plant the poplar. You would get this, and you would get a pallet of poplar saplings. Okay. There is the trailer that I was horrible at. And oddly enough, under baling technologies, we have the bio baler. Comes in at $99,000. Well, up until now, the only way to harvest poplar would be to pick a $300,000 forage harvester and then $25,000 header. So $325,000 just to get into harvesting poplars. Put down. But now you can get into harvesting poplars for a third the cost. Hey, Nostalgic Farmer, what's up? Well, you know, I had that same question about the autoload trailer, and I intended to have one, but I forgot when I was setting all this up. What I am going to do is we're going to take and sell we're going to go down and we're going to grab that tractor. Go. Let's turn this off. Stop that here. Alright, let's get another trailer. Round bale trailer. Let's get this one. Let's get a tractor. Spin the wheel of disfortune, and we get a JCB. Alright, let's see if we can't sell these wood chips. Let's B. Let's see if can we pick these up. Assuming we can even pick these up. We can. Let's just make a mess of our field. Thankfully, hired helpers can plant poplar. Alright. There is the sawmills over there, so we need to let's go. Sell these at the wood chip sell point. I don't know if poplars regrow. In 17, they did not. Unless you had a map that was prepared with a special script. In 19, I don't know. I was going to test that later. I don't have a fast forward script in. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sugarcane is another hateful crop to harvest. Is this worth buying? I think it is, but then again, I like these trailers that unload horizontally. I wasn't really a big fan of the trailers that unloaded vertically in game. And I like the inline wrappers. And if I ever do Poplar, I might do Poplar bales. What's up, Raznik?
You're having fun, aren't you?
It's fine. Oh, don't want to unload.
It looks nice. It's really nice.
The wood chip bales didn't seem to want to unload right. At any rate, so we sold them there at the wood chip place. Alright guys, that's going to do me for the night. Pretty much demonstrated everything there is to demonstrate. If you ordered it from Giants Direct, you can download it right now. If you haven't ordered it yet and you want to get it from Giants, there's a link in the description. Of course, if you got it, if you're on console and you got the season pass, it'll show up eventually, I guess. I don't know. I don't have console, so I don't know how all that works. And Steam, I suppose. Let me see. Is it showed up yet in Steam? I don't see it yet in Steam. I suppose it will show up some point tomorrow. I really don't know how that works. I've never really gotten a DLC for Giants off of Steam. I've always just gotten it from Giants directly. And a little misnomer. Some people think if you have a Steam copy of the game, you can't get the DLC from Giants. That's false. The direct download from Giants will work just fine in Steam or the direct download version. So until next time, happy farming.